Prominent Democrats within the party are seeking to push an agenda that is moving further to the left. I caught up with David Limbaugh, a political columnist and New York Times bestseller who discussed his newest book, Guilty by Reason of Insanity, and the left's support of socialism ahead of the 2020 elections. Take a look. David Limbaugh here to discuss his latest work, Guilty by Reason of Insanity, Why the Democrats Must Not Win. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Stephanie.
So first, tell us about why you decided to write this book.
Well, I've written actually 10 books. This is my 10th book, and the first 5 were political, and then I went to 4 Christian-themed books, and this time my publisher, I wanted to finish the Christian theme set, but the publisher asked me to get back into politics because of the urgency of the 2020 election, and of course I agreed. I think we're under dire threat from leftists, both in the culture and politically, and I wanted to get this book out well before the election to highlight just how radical and extreme the left is and how dangerous it would be for us to re-elect Democrats in either of the 2 political branches, the legislative or executive.
And in the past, people had more of an opposition to the word socialist. Today, it has become very mainstream on the left. How did this happen?
Well, they live in their own echo chamber, the left. They've taken over. The left has been very patient. Decades ago, they started taking over our educational system. They virtually own academia, with probably 60% of universities have 0 Republicans, and the rest of them have a scant few. And it's not just that they're all liberal and most of them atheists, progressives. It's that they don't allow the free flow of ideas, which is what a university is supposed to be. And they've taken over our culture, they've taken over Hollywood, and they control the mainstream media. They live with each other, they talk only to each other, and so they think anyone who believes like we do is aberrant. They think we're the smelly people at Walmart and that type of thing. It's amazing the different lens through which they view the world. And I've never seen anything like their intolerance and their hate, and it's unbridled. Look at their late-night talk show, their show lineup. They're not funny anymore. Everything is mean-spirited political satire. So, I mean, we're living in a time which is really scary. You say it's polarized. People will say, you live in a polarized time. Why, David, are you contributing to this atmosphere of divisiveness? And my response is, there is no way to get along with the left. They don't want to get along. They want to win. They want to dominate. So my choice is either to roll over and surrender and submit, or to fight to preserve the greatness of this country and our liberties, which the Constitution guarantees by its structure of limited government. While the polls show that the left, that the young people, the millennials, support socialism, they also show that they don't understand what socialism means. And this book combats the claims of the left that socialism is morally and intellectually superior and that capitalism is flawed. I go into the philosophical underpinnings and the arguments and refute their arguments.
David Limbaugh, thank you very much again.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.